Now, guys, those of you that know me know I'm all about measurements when it comes to fashion, decorating my apartment, and even packaging. I want to make sure that everything fits to a T. And I'm excited today because I'm getting the chance to speak with Mr. Or Kles, CFO of MySize, the developer and creator of smartphone measurement solutions. Mr. Or Kles, thank you very much for taking the time for this interview. How are you doing today?
Great. Thanks for having me.
All right, so I'm going to go straight to a personal standpoint. I'm a gentleman who has troubles finding the perfect fit online. As you can see, I always have to wear suits and ties, and I have to wear collared shirts at work. And I've had more success finding a fit in person rather than online because, I get the chance to try it on. But it looks like your company, MySize, might just be the answer to some of my problems, the solution to my problems. It's called MySize ID. And can you tell the viewers and myself how MySize ID measurement products could help me find the perfect fit and keep me looking good?
Yeah, so you suffer from a problem that many are suffering from. So it's all start with measurements. Sometimes we must look the same, but in fact we are very different one from another. Lengths of arms, lengths of inseam, chest circumference, etc. So we are working both with the brands and the consumers. From the brands, we are getting the specs of the garments, like the physical dimension, fabric type, elasticity, etc. And from the consumers, we are getting the physical dimension because they are downloading our app, doing their measurement, and then we know their measurement, and we are doing the matchmaking between the two. It seems very simple, but surrounding sizes, there are so many things that retailers are affecting from, like returns of goods. 70% are size related. That's crazy numbers. It costs them a lot. And then the low confidence because people don't know their sizes, like you mentioned before. So it's very hard for you to buy online because you don't know how it will fit and how it will looks on you.
Okay, so this is also very intriguing to me about the company MySize. According to your website, your measurements don't even stick to only fashion. There's also a smart tape measurement app, I believe, and an app for a package delivery market. Now, how did these ideas come about, and how has the public reacted to these products? Has it been as successful as MySize ID for fashion?
So sometimes it's hard to believe that the phone can actually measure just by moving it from one place to another. And it's crazy. It took us a lot of time to develop that kind of technology. People many times said that it's like magic when they experience it the first time. And they loved it and liked it, how simple it is and how accurate it is. It all starts with a fashion problem of size related. And in the course of development, we understood that we can take it to a multiple verticals like the courier and the DIY and the logistics. And it's something that we developed, and we have solution to that industries as well.
Okay, so you talked about from the beginning. From what I understand, MySize has been around since I think 2014. And then I do know that in 2016 you went public over at the NASDAQ, and now it's 2020. How much has the MySize brand, the company, grown in that relatively short period of time?
So it was started as a dream of our founder and CEO, Ronen Luzon, and it's now came to reality where we just went to the commercial phase at 2019. We start selling our product. We see retailers implement and use it, and we see numbers, how much it decreased returns, how much it decreased conversion. We see the enthusiasm about it, how simple and accurate it is. And it's gone a long way from that.
All right, Or Kles, I've got to ask you because you are the CFO of MySize. That means we have to talk about financials, right? According to the latest stockholder update from March 20th, that was just 1 week ago, 2019, a transformational year for MySize, the company right now in the commercialization phase of MySize ID and integrating the platform into a number of tier one retailers. So can you give us, the investors, the viewers, the customers, an update on where MySize ID has been incorporated as of today and what some of these tier one retailers are?
Yeah, sure. So unfortunately, we can't announce their name yet, but we are just going forward with the implementation and pushing our solution to their systems. We are doing some successful pilots, and we are pushing this forward. And with other retailers, We are doing the integration. We are in different stages. We see the revenue stream start kicking in. We see the growth in the adoption rate of the end users, which means that at the end we are getting paid per the feed recommendation, and we see the increase in the usage and in the confidence, the customer confidence of implement our solution, using it, and see the results. We get some very good numbers, about 50% decrease in returns, about 30% increase in the conversion. So you can log into the sites like US Polo, like the Molin, like Kings of Indigo, like Boys Jeans, and see how it works, and creating your profile. And we are be compatible with much more in the very short term.
All right. So you mentioned a little bit about the short term. To me, the short term, I have to ask this question. It's 2020. The world has changed quite a bit in just the past month alone, so much so that I'm speaking to you right now online rather than in person, because the current COVID-19 crisis dominating all the global headlines and affecting several businesses across the globe. Now, I'm wondering, as I'm sure a lot of investors and a lot of customers are wondering, as a smartphone measurement solutions company, what effect, if any, has the coronavirus had on your business to start the year?
So the coronavirus are affecting basically everyone. Everybody's working remote or from home or lost their job. But it's also a period that had a lot of opportunities. So we are now at the moment, because most of the retailers that we are in discussion about the integration and implement our solution, they are working remotely. So they are more available for us for calls to push that solution forward and doing the implementation. So other than working from the office and traveling, because there are a lot of restriction on traveling, we try to use that opportunities in order to get some more business.
Okay, so I'll end with one last question then. There's still 9 months left in this year, 2020. What does MySize have up its sleeve for both its customers and its investors in the next 9 months?
So we are very exciting about 2020. As we said, we projected more than 20 million fit recommendation in this year, and we see that fit recommendation streams start to kicking in. We see the increase, and we hope that we can announce shortly on the tier 1 retailers and more on board. We are getting more numbers about increasing conversion, reducing returns, and we will have some more exciting news and more things in 2020, and hope to get more big bite at the market.
All right, Or Kles, thank you very much for your time, and I want to wish you and your company continued success moving into 2020 and the future as well.
Thank you very much for having me.